Yes, this is a practical question on direct proportion. And do not forget that in direct proportion, the action point is mostly divide first, then you multiply next. And in some cases, you may have just division or you have just multiplication. So do not forget the action point. And like I explained in my previous video, a direct proportion talks about goods or commodity. It talks about goods or commodity. So that's how to know if a question is actually a direct proportional question or an indirect proportional question. So direct proportion mostly talks about goods or commodity. So now let's solve this question. It says that if 5 apples cost 1,500 pounds, how much do 8 apples cost? How much do 8 apples cost? So first, to get started, to solve the solution, try to write them side by side so that you can appreciate. So 5 apples is equal to $1,500. So 8 apples will be equal to what? So that's what you're looking for. So 8 apples will be equal to what? So, and in this case, we see that it is, where we should be expecting something greater than $1,500. So you should be expecting something greater. So that's how to also use your logic in knowing or deciding whether your answer is correct or wrong. So if it is correct, then you leave the answer. Then if it is wrong, you try to change your operations. At least any of these operations will definitely give you the answer. So because if 5 apples cost this, then 8 apples is expected to cost more than 1,500. So after you've written them side by side like this, in some cases some people say that you should just cross multiply, but don't stress yourself. Just take this value, divide it with this value. That will give you the cost of 1 apple, and you multiply your answer with this, and that will give you the cost of 8 apples. So this is what I mean. You just do your division first, which is 1,500 divided by 5. Then you multiply it with 8. Multiply by 8. So if you use the knowledge of fraction, then this becomes something easier. So 5 here 1, 5 here 3, and here 0, 0. So you multiply that. So, and that means 8 apples will cost 8 times 300, which is going to be $2,400. $2,400. So that's the correct answer. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.